Today, I'm attempting to survive 1,000 days in the Premier League with one of the worst teams in FIFA, Derry City. They have half a star rating. We have 1,000 days to not only survive the Prem and try to stay up, but also see if we can win the Prem with this team. So Derry City is in the Premier League, and it's time to start out on day number 1. But before you start, you're probably wondering why we chose Derry City. It is the return of the legend, Patrick Ferry. He will be on this team as we attempt to survive. 1,000 days in career mode is going to be approximately 3 seasons. So 3 seasons to survive and win the Prem. The worst team. The first thing we're going to do on day number 1 is check out our youth academy, and we already have some really good players in here, including our future star, Patrick Bolton. If we're going to win the Prem and survive, Patrick Bolton is going to be key to our success. I'm actually just going to promote him right away because I actually think he can start for this team straight away. The rest of these guys, yeah, you got some work to do. Before we move on, today's video is sponsored by Loot Boy. Loot Boy is a free-to-play game on PC, iOS, Android. Collect loot coins to open free loot packs. As always, check out the chat radar feature on this app. So what it is, you can basically swipe on people that you want to game with, choose your favorite games. I got like FIFA, Rocket League, Fortnite, and I'm trying to find people to game with. As I always say, I am on this app, so if you guys tried the chat radar feature, you could game with me. What I'm gonna do right now is opening one of the new bundles here, and you guys are gonna see some of the best cards I pulled. These are the ×10 FF points 2022 premium loot packs, where in every one of these bundles you get free FIFA points. Check this out right here. Just from opening this bundle, we get FIFA points, and you will too if you guys buy the bundle. Also special with this bundle this week, if you open them, you'll have a chance to get this signed Lothar Matthäus kit. Loot Boy also said we can run a special giveaway strictly for my channel. If you guys comment your Loot Boy username down below, one of you will win 12,000 FIFA points guaranteed. Link is in the top line of the description. If you use my code on screen, Jake-05, you will get some free rewards when signing up. Loot Boy, you guys are epic for sponsoring this video. Download the app. Back into the video. Our first game is on day 45, so 45 days to prepare. Now, I can't use mods to get extra money, and we start with a small transfer budget. We literally have 5 million to spend. But to help survive, the board has allotted us an extra 5 million every time we win a game in the Prem. I will say, though, this first month of games, I don't think we're going to be winning it all. So we need to spend this 5 mil wisely. And one thing we are going to be able to spend it on is free agents. And in today's video, icons are available. There are icon free agents, but they're going to be tough to afford. We're going to shortlist and try to sign Toby Alderweireld, who's a free agent. I want to get at least 1 icon, and I think I might make it a goalkeeper, although they're all so old, bro. Casillas is 40 years old. Not sure if we're going to have money for both of these players, but we're going to try. So the first player we went for was Casillas, and we signed him pretty easily, but we basically had no money left. I then went in for Toby Alderweireld, and since we had no money left, the man was so mad. Yeah, he stormed out and we couldn't sign him. But Casillas is now part of Derry City. So it's still day number 1, and oh my God, we have 1,000 days to go. Well, we should start. The last thing I'll do in day number 1 is make sure all of my players are training so that these guys can start to grow. We're now advancing to day number 45 to play our first match. I'm not kidding. I'm scared to play this game right now. Day 45 of 1,000. And I'm already taking on one of the best teams in the Prem. Oh, this isn't going to be good. As I expected, we did not score a goal. Not even Casillas could stop the Liverpool defense. Since we have no money to buy any more players, next best option is to scout Ibrahim Mason. Oh, he looks terrible. I then decided to send our scout on over to England for a total of 9 months to find some technically gifted superstars. He better come back and give me some wonder kids with his 1-star experience and 1-star judgment. Sim the rest of the month's games on the calendar where things did not go very well. Title is I survived 1,000 days, but I still don't know yet, we're recording this video, if I'm going to survive those 1,000 days. It's transfer window deadline day, and I can't make a single move. I then looked at the latest moves and saw a lot of people were loaning players in. Kind of gave me an idea. So if I can't buy players, I need to find players that we can just bring in, like 3 or 4 players they can help this team for 1 season loaned in. And I'm gonna have to convince the teams to pay the majority of their contracts because I have no monies. I came up with a short list of around 5 players that I wanted to loan in, and then went and pretty much put in offers for every one of these players. Wait, is this a joke? Every single one of the players declined the loan spell. Oh my God. I know this. I'm not going to be able to do this video. We're going to get relegated in our first season. All right. So since that didn't work, I have to rely on us winning a few games to improve this transfer budget. And I got to rely on freaking Ibrahim team Mason to bring us some superstars. I do have enough money to bring in one more scout, so I guess I may as well do that. It's our only hope right now. We're sending this man to Brazil to find some superstars. On day 61, the transfer window ended. And on day 87, our first scouting report came back. I then pretty much went on and signed every player that I could because I need players. Once the youth academy's full, it was just time to sim to January and hope for wins to increase our transfer budget. January 1st, 2022, also day number 184. Give me at least 2 wins. That's all I want is 2. Oh my God, wait, we're not last in the Premier League. Maybe we're not as bad as I thought. 3 wins means 15 million added to the transfer budget. Remember, in this first year, I just need to stay up in the Premier League. We don't even need to win it. So it's 15 mil in the transfer budget. It's time to make moves. Now, there's still loads of icons in the transfer budget, but it's a risk if I want to sign them because they're all just super old. So I'm only going to go in for a few of the icons, one of them being Didier Drogba and another being Carlos Puyo. I'm limiting myself to 3 icons for this video. I do want to stick with the free agents though. I'm going to try to sign Toby Alderweireld. I'm going to sign this Australian center back, Milos Daniel Foman too. Any high rated free agent I'm going to bring in. All right. I have a long list of players I could potentially sign. So the first 2 that I went for were obviously Carlos Puyo and our other icon Didier Drogba, which left us with 166,000 in wage budget to sign more players, which is enough to get us Toby Alderweireld and this Polish guy right here who I think has decent potential. This is about to make the team look so much better. Right now, if we can't stay up with this team, we got issues on our hands. Our youth academy was also starting to load up with just amazing sick players. We'll deal with that later. It is time to sim the rest of the season and hope we survive our first year. If we don't, the video is just gonna end and we didn't survive. Day number 335. It could be our last. Chelsea ended up winning the league. Obviously, we weren't in the top 8. Oh, please say we're not in relegation zone. Please, please, please. Oh, wait, we got 11. Oh my God, we weren't even close to getting relegated. Burnley, Palace, and Watford are going down. The free agent signings, the icons have saved the day. And let's not forget about our wonder kid, Patrick Bolton. The man grew 9 ratings in 1 year. We have survived season number 1. Well, we survived 335 days so far. Let's safely end the season on day number 365 and get in to year number 2. This is where things get a little bit more serious. All right, let's get into this, boys. Day 366, and we actually have money now. We have some money, 16 million, but we get that 50 million onto that because we won 10 more games last season, bringing the total up to 66 million pounds. Let's sign some players and maybe even win the league in year 2, perhaps. So I think the main gaps we need to fill are going to be right mid and left mid. And the 2 I decided to go for are Anthony Alonga and Jared Bowen. We'll be able to get them both very easily. And we did get them in, bring our new transfer budget to 36 mil. And thank God I didn't spend it all because I have made a mistake. Casillas' contract must have ended and we don't have a goalkeeper now. So we're going to be bringing in Manuel Neuer because the man is cheap. It's only going to cost us 10 million to sign him. And we ended up bringing him in super easily. And once we officially accepted the contract, our new total was 24 million, which we're going to use to sign more free agents. Not icons though, just these ones that we didn't sign last year to fill the team up. And here's this amazing team that we have built in 382 days. We're going to stay up with this team, so we may as well sim the rest of the season, get as much money stored up for the final season, where day 1,000 will be coming up very soon. This is the biggest jump in time that we've done so far. This is actually day 700. I'm going to look back in the dates in the calendar here from last season. All right, I'm going to try to predict what place we've come in. Okay, few wins, a lot of wins. Oh my God. Yo, we won so many games. I'm going to predict, I'm going to go strong. I'm going to say we got 5th. Oh, that's a good sign. Not at the bottom. We are not in the bottom. We are in the top 10. I'm thinking I could be right with 5th here. Will it be 5th? No, we're in the top 4. 3. If we've won the league, the video ends. Oh my God, no, dude. Oh, wow. City, wait, did I just see 100 points? We have set ourselves up in the perfect position for the final year to get to day 1,000. This team's ready. It just needs a few more signings and it will be perfect. And here we go, ready to shine for our final season. This is day 730. And before we start this final season, I have to admit something. When we sim to the end of this season on June 1st, that will actually be day 1066. Day 1000 is technically April 2nd. It just the dates didn't line up. So it's actually like 1,066 days we're trying to survive. So this is it, the final season. So our transfer budget is 86 million plus 110 million that we got from last season for winning games. Will this be enough money to make enough signings to win the league? I just don't know if we're going to be able to stop City. I'm going to make a massive decision here. I'm putting all my money in one player, Kevin De Bruyne. Man City won the league. There's only one way to bring them down, and it's to sign their best player. And they went on and did it. Sign Kevin De Bruyne. It cost us 140 million. And with the remaining 47 million, let's be honest, who am I going to sign for 47 million that will realistically help change this team? No one. We are going to be forced to rely on the starting 11 with pretty much a bunch of my youth players down here to win the Prem. This is it. The moment of truth. Will we survive 1,000 days with the worst team in FIFA? We've made it to day 1,066. I can't believe like it was off. Time to win the Prem. No, first the Champions League, which we were in, but we lost in the round of 16 right here to Atleti. FA Cup final loss to Man City. It's all about to lead up to us winning the Prem. 1,000 days. Did we do it? Survive and win? No. Oh my God. No. Third. Oh my God. I had 1,000 days and icons too, and I couldn't do it, man. There's our final team. Drop a like and I'll try to survive 10,000 days. Click to watch another video. Subscribe. I'm sad.